Hello, folks. Your host, Lord Valrox, is here. We're here to continue, as always, Fate Grand Order, the singularity of Pluribus Unum. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump in before I am cut out of at the AP. For this one, we'll be tackling, from the looks of things, Savers and Assassins, which means bringing your best Archer and Caster. So, bring along Media. Along Hans and Archer. Well, I think that was a given there. I'd be looking around, but I'm pressed for time. Dax are high-ranking warriors among the Celts. Although they've given up their humanity, they are as swift and strong as servants, but if you have trouble here, you'll never reach Cuckoo Lane. Know your servants and use them well. Don't disappoint me, understand? Yes, Shisho. Little Hans' turn. As many of you already know, he's what they like to throw around, I guess you could say in the Fate community, mini waiver. Oh wow, all the stats missed out on him. You're the one he's the one you want to keep alive. Maybe it could use a charge. Ready as strong as opals. Might as well charge Robin. And there's your assassin there. Wow. See if I can pull this off nicely. To target a different servant. For him to be able to use his third skill anyways. Oh, they went after Hans now. If you can take out that one servant, it'll be more than enough. Got him. They can't really stop laying it on him, can they? Yeah, he gonna die. Unless I can save him this turn. You know what? Why not waste a stun? As far as the last enemies in the last wave, they're all assassins from the looks of things. So I want him alive. So do some damage and... just in case. Oh, this is a little problematic. Close enough. Now, if I believe in Robin Hood like I do, he should be able to do a whole lot of damage. Actually, if anything, just to guarantee that damage, I'll do this. So Media's gonna kill that one. Hopefully Hans has enough to charge up. Media, I believe, can deal... She might have been able to kill it. Actually, let's see. 46? Yeah, she would have killed it. And Robin, he should be able to kill it. Oh yeah. And he has no type advantage either. And we finish off. On the off chance it survives, which it won't. You're one to talk, Robin. Alright, section 13, and the last quest for this one. From the looks of it, we'll be tackling a lancer by the name of Li Shuwain. So I suppose I should get my sabers in order. Let's see. Shepherd. I'll use one of your servants. Your Nero, I guess, can sit in the back. And then, like I said, allocating servants. Again, they demonstrated their worth, so I'll bring them along. But against a boss like this, they may or may not be able to kill him because he has 200k HP. And I don't recall if Li Shuwain has a mob level phantasm. I want to say it's single target. But we'll go in like this. Shadow servants have appeared. That man seems to understand how to use the Grail. These are raids, but that couldn't become servants. They are one step shy of becoming heroes. Or they are heroic spirits that became shadows due to the summoner's lack of ability. Improper summoning circles, etc. Thus, you could say they're beings closest to servants. Make sure to defeat them. Humans stand no chance against them. What? Ha! What? What's that? The black things are disappearing one after another. A servant? However, not a Celtic one. He seems to be from near my country. Chinese, perhaps. He doesn't look like an enemy, but is he an ally? Regardless, his technique is quite impressive. Abilities like that are impossible without both innate talent and hellish training to forge one's body. Excellent, most excellent. It makes me itch for a good fight. You there, what is your name? Lancer Li Shuang. Well met, servant of twin spears. A storm has been raging within me ever since I caught sight of you. It will not subside until I defeat you. Accept my challenge. Oh, you challenge me? Naturally. I know the reason why I was summoned. Still, I can't help it. I am filled with selfishness after all. I must try and see if my spear can reach the gods. This man is like a famished tiger or a starving wolf. What a great potential plaything. Talent worth training. Lancer Li Shuang. If this was the land of shadows, I'd train you right away. However, I belong to Valdrok's cause already, thus things must be done in order. First, fight Mash and win. If you do, I, Skasahat, shall face you directly. However, if defeated, you must be gone immediately. I see. I understand. Very well, Mash. I hereby challenge you to a duel. But I don't have any reason to fight. I am confronting you. Is that not reason enough? If that's still insufficient, then consider me as a servant sided with the Celts. Master. You have to fight. Yes, I see your master has good judgment. That's right, I am your enemy. That should be beyond a doubt. If you don't treat me as such, you'll die. I understand. Master, please provide your orders. Oh boy. And not even a Chaos Talent during the Chimera run, now that I look back on it. What it must feel to be lucky with the drops. Any case though. Let's see. Well, I'm going off of the info in my head, but... Oh right, I seem to recall this guy has... Oh yeah. So this may not work to my advantage too well. You can hit through evade, so Guts is your go-to. Can I make it out alive though? See who else I can get up there. This might prove difficult. Looks like you get to fire off one noble phantasm at least. Not yet. Hopefully you can hold out there. Actually, if anything, let's see. This is what I'm gonna do. I'll stun him. Hopefully this works in my favor. Probably not a lot since he's at a low level. And I'm just hoping Caesar can bring home the bacon. Oh, I managed to pull it off. And I know it's one of those weird setups, but I'm gonna cut off the video here because reasons. Transitioning to the next chapter and such. He's really strong. No, that's my line. To think you'd stand so well against me. If we were to fight seriously to the death, I have no idea which way the scales would tip. Skasahat, I'd like to rescind my previous request. Oh, is that okay? All of you perhaps stand a chance against those Celts. I may be a scoundrel detached from society, but even I don't enjoy watching the world fall to ruin. You who's not human, protect this world with that shield of yours. I will. Now then, Skasahat, I have a request. Regardless of whether this world is saved or not, would you face me at the end? Very well. That is if I survive until the time comes. You don't seem like one who would die so easily. Oh right, I have one more thing to tell you. This is simply my inference, but it seems the King of Inventions is possessed by something. Perhaps a good whack in the head will wake him up from his endless dream. Li Shuang, would you care to fight alongside us? I'm sorry, I can't say with confidence that I wouldn't attack you if I continue to be around you. If I was in my older body, I may have withered and settled down a bit, but I can't help it, as I was summoned in my physical prime. By fate allowing, we may yet fight alongside each other. Farewell. Smooth talker. And he's gone. As expected of Li Shuang in his prime, so rough, he's like a knife that cuts you just by touching it. Master, if I may, I believe I should go and see the patient. Who's that? Edison, King of Inventions. According to what that servant said, he is supposedly possessed by something. I agree with his opinion. Even considering my knowledge as a servant, that being is too foreign in nature to say he's Edison, King of Inventions. In that case, it must be an illness. We should meet with him again. Things are starting to sound crazy again. He captured you before, yet you want to meet him again? I believe so too. However, what are you saying? There are many infected areas in situations like this. Triage is important. Master, what should we do? Let's go see Edison. Right. I think that's the correct thing to do too. I guess it's my intuition as a servant. I feel like we can't leave him like this. And then we should go immediately. We shall head straight there. Charge via the shortest route. We need to knock that hard-headed man out with some anesthesia, then wake him up. Robin, Elizabeth, Rama. You've heard your master's opinion. What do you think? Well, to be honest, my head hurts so much I'd like some anesthesia myself. I'll leave the decision to Valdrox. Everything until now has been right, so I'm sure it'll be fine going forward. I'm a servant who's better off acting alone, and besides, that President King was it? Why would I take the effort to meet someone I'd know I'd be incompatible with, just by how you describe him? Are you saying you'll just casually go and assassinate Cuchulainn for us? I don't do crazy things like that, as long as there are other means at least. If you can't do it, just say so. You just can't honestly admit things, can you? To think you of all people would tell me that. I should probably just shut my mouth and go along with it. I have faith in our master. If we all stand together, we can even defeat Karna if needed. Now, Master, let's go and wake Edison from his dream. Ooh, boy. So, Kearney, and then I think after this we'll go to Edison's place, which is in Denver, which won't show up until after we complete this one. And, okay, I suppose I can continue going on. Let's go forward then. For this battle, though, we're facing a lot of Celtic soldiers. A druid or two. Yeah, and the druids are the ones who are the caster. Remember that. So since the druid is the caster, you want to bring along your rider. Now, let's see. Who will I support this time around? I already helped Shepherd out. Ice. I don't think I have helped you out yet. I'll take your Joan of Arc. So, like I said, bringing your rider. Ushiwakamaru. And then as far as dealing with the Celtic soldiers, take whoever you want. Personally, though, I'd rather bring the class of the opposite. My knights that are actually strong. That being said, Cuchulain's one, and Robin Hood. Yes, I know I'm lacking the saber, but they'll make up for it. Servants with higher HP have yielded better results. That and what was the name again? Fergus doesn't have his avoid. Yeah. Okay. Master, Celts are attacking the town. You should eliminate them. Wait a second, Master. Sorry for the trouble, but do you think we could capture them alive? I'm good at things like that. Huh? Why do you ask? Do you torture people too? No way! An interrogation if anything. If we want to get to Edison's stronghold non-stop, we'll need prisoners like them. Prisoners? Why? There's no use for them other than relieving my headache. Jeez, you've gotten a little more decent, but you're still the same at the root. Oh well, whatever. Anyway, just hold back a bit. That's all I'm asking. I don't really get it, but okay. Now, let's go, my little puppy. I'm trying to figure out why she keeps on calling us her little puppy. So nothing too severe in this stage, just enemies with the highest HP at the end being 30k. One that will have trouble here though is... Should have used the NP charge. Yeah, they're going after Robin. Gotta take them out first. There's a chance Robin might get... Ooh, yeah, that could have killed Robin. Better take him out quick before we have to deal with any more unexpectedness. One Lancer, and I believe the rest are... Oh, yeah. He's still not out of the woods yet, huh? Hopefully this pays off in my corner. How dare you? If anything, Hopefully Robin can charge up a little bit. Nice! Evade coup. And they're all charged, so go ahead and slaughter. If you haven't charged already, keep on charging. Nice, and the setup is just too perfect. Just make sure you aim them properly. Coup will always do a hefty amount of damage. Robin Hood, always. So if you want, Robin Hood first, and then Ushi, and then Coup. Oh, Ushi, show us your stuff. Not as strong. Actually, I think it was around the same. Coup, you're lackluster, but that's fine. Mm-hmm. Low star hero, folks. Low star heroes. Yeah, I guess we can do the last battle too. For this battle, again, you're facing druids, so you need your rider, but you're also facing a powerful bicorn. Will that help this time around, though? Good night. Help you out, sir. So, keep Ushi around for the druids, and then for that lancer you need sabers. But as I mentioned before, my sabers aren't up to par. So... I'll definitely bring in Caesar just for that. And this time around, though, It's not that I'm not confident in my servant's abilities, but again, while this may not be a boss, it's still a mini-boss. Now well, let's bring in Saber Lily. This will probably be a mistake on its own, but I pay the price for making my decisions. We made it through the battle just fine. We also captured some retreating enemies. Robin, what should we do from here? Alright, tie them up. There. Now's the time for me to get to work. Y'all go somewhere else and eat a meal or something. Halt right there. Identify yourself. Industry and domination. Robin? Industry and domination. President King Edison is the greatest CEO. The greatest CEO? By the way, I'm Second Lieutenant Anderson, Commodore of the 26th Commando Unit. I have juicy news. We've captured some enemy soldiers in there to be transferred to headquarters. Understood and confirmed. They do appear to match our data on Celtic soldiers. Excellent work out there. Please continue through. Industry end. Domination. I'll continue with my duties now. Alright then. All of you, follow me. Robin, what was that greeting just now? Are you into stuff like that? I didn't want to do it either. That's the salute among mechanized troops. I had no choice. Domination? Is Mr. Edison well perhaps a bad guy? No, he's a little problematic, but he's probably got a different grasp of the word domination. Citizens coming together as one to overcome hardship, perhaps he thinks of that as domination. It wasn't domination for one's own vanity, but a call to action done for the sake of this nation. Interesting. I heard he was an inventor, but it seems he had political potential as well. Still, those soldiers were unsatisfactory. They weren't trained at all. That's beyond foolish. Yeah, by simplifying that thought process, he's trying to improve their reflexes. By losing individual instincts and senses, they become tools of automation. Completing a single task is large numbers. Also, it's conceivable they're administering drugs for suppressing fear and doubt. It happens often, but I worry about the after effects. Edison doesn't have time to raise soldiers, or should I say warriors. That's why he came up with a way for everyone to easily become a soldier. The doctrine of mass production and united thoughts, the exact opposite of the Celts. That said, their opponents are heroes of legend. If this were a modern war, Edison would likely win, but the Celts are disregarding their rear from the get-go anyway. In fact, it's not like the Celtic warriors are using much in the way of intelligence. Generally, they're muscleheads. Muscleheads versus machines. Yes, they're brilliantly equal in disposition. Suppressing fear with drugs, huh? Sounds like this side isn't very decent either. I shouldn't have hesitated about this. Let's go straight to our target. Let's take down this self-proclaimed king, ASAP. Robin Hood, the king of killers? The killer of kings. What? Don't misunderstand, we're not going to take him down, we're going to treat him. Although I can't deny that the treatment procedure may be violent, even quite painful. But in the end, there's still treatment. I got it, just don't shoot a gun near my ear again. I'll take it into consideration. Anyway, we should head to Edison's stronghold, but first... It's gradual, but Edison's side is being overwhelmed. We should proceed after treating some Celtic warriors. That enemy looks like a bicorn. It's an evil, monstrous horse. That queen sure does summon some ridiculous stuff. So what, this will become the place of the bicorn? Hopefully it doesn't have a whole lot of HP, but if it does, that means farming for this stuff is gonna be a pain. Then again, it's a gold item, so... Oh, little Lily. Why not? And who would be perfect for this situation? Pretty much anyone. So your single target saber at your service. Yeah. Oh, come on. That was a crit. Don't let me down. Nice, Lily. Ah, damn it, Faber. Well, they're all charged up, so there's no point in keeping them alive. Faber being the weakest. Should attack that one. I just got lucky. And there's no guarantee the next match is going to be in my favor either with a bicorn. I'm pretty much playing with luck right here. Gambling, if you would call it. I guess I do plenty of that on the gacha, huh? And it's a lancer, like I said. And be strengthening the other. Okay, that's a respectable amount. But if I can't narrow down to at least, what? Respectable damage again. But Caesar might be able to pull it off. Just maybe. And I was too close to call it, but still. I've underestimated Silver Lily. We might actually be able to pull this off. Yeah. If only I had Caesar's last skill. Going for the stars and the effective amounts, so it should work in my favor. Victory is ours, folks. And we'll cut the video now and begin the next chapter momentarily after this, which is going to be the one with, I believe, Edison and his cronies, Helena Blavatsky and Karna. So prepare accordingly. And the bicorn horn. Alright then, folks, we'll stop right now and we'll resume in a moment, just so the video doesn't expand too long over the course of the next couple of battles. Anyways, this is your host, Lord Valrox. Again, as you saw, that was pure luck right there with that last battle. Didn't expect it to land too perfectly. That and my favor isn't at a high level, which, again, if he was, he probably would have been able to kill right there with his Noble Phantasm. But again, I'm just penalizing myself heavily. Saber Lily's one of those servants which, again, it could have been a hit or miss. In any case, though, good luck, strategize, and plan accordingly, and again, good luck with the gacha as well if you're still rolling.